Hello people, I'm Luckless, and this is a showcase of my emblems, because a lot of people have been asking me about it because I've made a lot of emblems and stuff. Like, I got messages from random people saying my emblem looks cool, like whatever emblem I'm using. I think the last one I got, I was using this one, but I'll go through them. I've got my Machinima one. This is actually a MachinimaUK one now. I had it as a Machinima one before. All you have to do to make it a Machinima one again is probably just make this blue layer red and get rid of the middle bit, but whatever. So it's got the like UK bit, but just the thing that you probably most wanted to know about is the actual M in the middle, which you can see I've got some like swipes. What are they called? I don't know what the layer is actually called, but just loads of them, just filling in the shapes around it, and then got a couple of random shapes to like fill in the gaps as well. And then this is a transparent white layer. It's actually, what transparency, 15%, just to have that like glow on the top of it. And then this is still, I added this bit in just to make it so that the inside bit is a bit different to the outside for the Machinima, like the UK bit. But yeah, and we've got a bit of sparkle there. So that's the Machinima one. And then I got my Xeon one. I started with the background, and then I put in some diamonds or kites, whatever you want to call them. I just put them on either side of it to make the X shape. And then these are just the bits that, like, the kind of outline bits where it's got the red and the white on the top there. And I put some black ones in as well. And then there's the thing on the bottom there, just the Luckless bit there. Anyway, we go on to the Steam logo. Again, I started with the kind of the actual shape of it, and then put in this kind of crank thing here, which is the actual logo itself, and then just cut it off to make it so that it was like straight on the edge bit there, and put a transparent layer over it, which it actually goes outside of the shape that I had, so I had to put some black stuff around it to stop it from going outside of the shape. So sadly I can't have that as a thing without the black background, but whatever. This is the one that I've shown on Vicstar's video. If you've seen Vicstar's video, I was featured on that, and a lot of people were asking about this one. It's pretty basic to start off with. You've got like the semicircles for the actual earpieces, and then two half circle bits over the top. That was the pretty basic thing that everyone could pretty much do with these lines there as well. But then I put some shading in it. I put some of the darker blue to make like a drop shadow on it, and then I put the fuzz in the middle. You can see what I did there. I just did a lot of fuzz, just in different ways like that, and then I put some kind of grey or white bits. I think they're white, but they're, yeah, opacity 35%. And I just put them on to make it glow a little bit more, and it's all transparent, so it's all good. Looks awesome. This is an IGN logo. I tried to make as many logos of like networking sites as possible, like Machinima, and I've got a Yeousch one coming up as well, but this one I did the middle bits first, these bits with the cones, not cones, but the triangles. And I did it like this for all four of them. So I went round, did one, did another, and then did the outer bits, these kind of smaller rounded bits. They're not actually as rounded as I wanted them to be because I ran out of layers, but you can basically see what I did. No transparency involved, although this, I will point out this top, when I go back to the top one, up here, this top bit is actually a different colour. because I went to color mixer and I put it to 115 for the just the top bit. I don't know why I just moved that. I won't save it anyway. But if you go to like one of the bottom ones, then it's on 102. So I just put it so it's just a bit lighter for the top bit, because I ran out of layers, so I can put a transparent white bit over it. So that's that. And onto, this is a very detailed one. The blue, just the shape of it onto there, and then put some of the buttons on the screen here. Just did the same as I did for the shape of the actual blue bit, but a bit like a different shape of it, kind of different size. Game Boy got written on the bottom there, and then there's the screen, there's the select and start buttons, the power button, or the power light even, the A and B buttons. I used some of these random objects for text, like that would be the start and that would be select, or other way around, I don't know. Got a bit of fuzz there for the actual speaker. A and B, pretty simple. I put a car there to say the text that says power. I put a car there, I don't know why. Instead of a Nintendo logo, I got Elite in a circle bit there. That is meant to be Pocket in like a rectangle. It doesn't actually, you can't read what it is, but I just put that in. And then this up here is just a bit of a on and off kind of switch thing that I noticed was on my Game Boy as well. I was just like holding my Game Boy in my hand and making that while looking at it, so put in as much detail into as possible. As I said before, here is a Yeousch logo. This one was kind of hard to make. I started off with the actual outer bits, these bits. I just put like the outer shape in, and then I put in the 3 sections of it, 1, 2 and 3 over there, and then put the white in. The white should be that bit, yep, and put a bit of a transparent. This transparent bit is really hard to like position and stuff, because you can't put it overlapping, because it would go more, it would have like a white line, and if you put it like too far away from each other, it won't be like together, so it won't look solid at all. So it's pretty hard to do, but and I put a bit of sparkle on there as well, but not many layers in that one actually. How many more? 3 more. We got Internet Explorer, pretty simple this one. The black background is obvious, and then just a blue circle, and then we've got some circles to go around the like a kind of diagonal oval thing. You'll see how I put that behind the shape in a minute. We've got some things just to get it so that it goes a bit smaller as it goes towards the back of it. This semicircle is in front of the yellow bit, but the rest, like the original one, isn't in front, which is how I make it go behind, and how some of it's still in front as well. And then I put a bit of lighting on it, that's transparency 15, and then just to make the E shape. So that's a pretty simple one actually. You could probably figure out how to do that. And then Google Chrome would seem very simple to do. I just put the black background in first. That's actually a shape around it. It's not actually a full black background. It's a circular shape, and then so that's the circle basically. And then put in the red. Red is actually a background bit, but it came in like underneath the black, so it becomes a circular shape. That's a bit of shading. This is kind of hard to explain when I put the shading in, because it's not really in order when you go through the layers of how I did it. But I basically did the center circle first, like after I put the red in, and then just made that a bit thicker with 4 layers there. And yeah, the rest is just put the yellow in and put the green in. but I think you should be able to see how I've done that from, well, I don't know what that layer is, opacity 20. I think I was just trying to get the colours right, to get it like, I discovered while doing this one that you could go on the colour picker and then toggle to colour mixer. I didn't realise you could do that, so I was putting in some transparent layers to try and get the colours right. But yeah, it's turned out alright. And then last one is actually I'm not very too fond of, because I'm not that passionate about Man United. I just decided one day to make a Man United logo. So I did the outer, like the red bits here, and then cut it off with a black circle in the middle, and then made the ends of them more rounded, and put like the yellow balls in, and the middle bit just improvised with a few things that aren't actually on the real logos, but whatever. It's a pretty simple if you can get that initial like red structure in. And just I ran out of layers for Manchester United, so I just had to put Man United instead of Manchester. But that's it for all my emblems. If you want to see a tutorial on any of them, leave a comment. I'll make like a standalone video of one of these, like how to make them from scratch. If you want me to do that, then leave a comment on which one you want me to do. And that is it for this video. So I hope you enjoyed. I'll be coming out with the free-for-all episode of my Road to Variety on Sunday, and I'll see you then. This is Luckless signing out.